Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Hopi here, just making a vlog today. I'm supposed to make and upload one of these on Sunday and yesterday, which is Monday, because today's Tuesday. But I've kept having issues with it, like the file just wouldn't comprehend with my computer. I don't know. So this one should be good though. Hopefully it's a final take, because I'm honestly sick of sitting here repeating myself on the same freaking subject. But it's been a pretty busy month for myself and the team and a few other teams in Australia. We had ANZ finals in America 2 weeks ago, so we went to LA for that. That was great. America was good. The food was great over there. Like, had Jack in the Box, Steak and Shake, Denny's, and the food's just so much better. The service over there is a lot better too. I think it's probably because if they give you good service and good food, you'll tip them more. So it's really good though. Like, all the food over there was good. I didn't really have any meals that I was complaining about. Normally here, if you get like McDonald's or KFC or something, a lot of the time you'll get shit chips, or your burgers look like it's friggin' been thrown at a wall and then put in the friggin' box or whatever. But over there it was great. People seemed a lot nicer too. It was good to just meet some of the other players from the other regions, and also to hang out with some players from our region as well. We're in the same hotel or the same place, doing the same kind of thing. So it was just all around a fun time. They had practice stations set up, so we got to verse a few European teams, which was good. It was a really big eye opener on how far behind we really are over here, or for our team anyway. They're, I don't know, it's hard to explain. They play a lot, different. But in saying that, they're like hyper games. We verse them, they're really aggressive and in your face. It's like a really fast paced team. Then you got Millennium. They're more like structured and kind of like they set up more and rotate a lot earlier. A whole lot of different play styles, which both work, and we're both good to verse. We learn a lot from it. But I think we screwed ourselves because we would learn things that we wanted to kind of like implement into our game, but we kind of like overdid it, and we tried to force too many things upon ourselves at one time. So every game we'd go and be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that, and we'd stop focusing on the way that we actually play as a team, or would focus on ourselves as individuals, and would slaying power some games because we're focusing too much on trying to work together better, and it's just a whole bunch of shit. It's too hard to go into detail, but you get my point. And then going up against MF, we were feeling confident, but the scrims didn't go as well as we wanted it to. But at the same time, we still felt confident. It was game day. Like, anything can happen. The day before, Optic lost to LG, so we're kind of anything can really happen on the day. Upsets always happen. So, but we went into it. We didn't upset them. We got smashed 4-0. I think we kind of needed that flogging, because I think we're kind of content with where we were, and if we want to be one of the best teams in the world, let alone the best in Australia, we need to put in more effort and get better. You know what I mean? But after the event was done, got to hang out with some Europeans, some Australians, even some Americans. And it was good fun. It was good fun seeing everyone kind of let their hair down a bit, so to speak. Few too many drinks for Renee. I think he was a pretty funny guy though. Few too many Long Island iced teas. But everyone just had a good time. I don't think anyone that went to America said that they hated it. I think everyone had a good time. ESL, PlayStation, Activision, they all put on a great show for us. It was a really fun time. They looked after us really well. They did everything good. It was a really amazing time. So thanks to them for that. And then, as fun as it was, we still had in the back of our minds that we had to come home and play CODXP online qualifiers, which was a bit scary. I think anyone would be scared playing it online, because it was single limit at the time when we were coming home. So I think anyone knows that you slip up once and you lose a series and you're done for. And that's a big it's a big scary moment. And then anyway, we get home, and on the Friday we found out it was double XP, which was good, but also bad, because for us it was a bad thing, because the only teams that we really had to beat, I'm talking about realistic competition without trying to sound rude, on our side of the bracket was Excellence and Claw's team. So they would have been our two teams to beat to go forward and qualify. And we felt confident against both of those teams, so we felt really confident going into it. Like, yeah, we definitely going to qualify. And then it was changed to double elim, so we had to verse TM or immunity if we beat the team in the semi-final, which we did. So we beat Excellence 3-1. And we were a bit scared when it became double elim because obviously you had TM at a boot camp, so they had 3 players at the same place on like NBN connection, so it's all but .NASAnet. And it's hard enough dealing with one person on NBN, let alone 3 people. Especially when they're hosting, you basically got 3 people on host. So we didn't prepare for any of that. We basically came home and played as if it was a normal 5K or normal competition, basically scrims. We didn't really, set up anything more. We didn't, go hook up some extra things. But, we just felt confident. We didn't really feel the need to do that. But at the same time, we probably should have taken more precaution coming into this. But we beat EX 3-1 in semi-final to go up against Immunity, who beat TM 3-1. We felt confident against Immunity, but we scrimmed them on a Thursday night and they absolutely rolled us. Like I said, we were just in a bit of a slump or something like that. We just weren't playing good, and yeah, they destroyed us in the next 3 maps. Like, we won the first one, then they destroyed us for 3 maps straight. So we had the best TM for the spot, no other than T1 Dotters, the team who beat me in Ghosts. And I got revenge. We beat him 3-1, won the hard point, lost the S&D, and then won the next 2 maps. The breach uplink, I think, was a real scary point because we knew if we'd lost that, we'd be forced into a game 5. And that was on their host as well, so obviously 3-man host. We knew we had to close it out there and win the CTF to win the series because S&D was really slack the last month or so. We lost it at finals, lost the S&D to MF, and then we lost 4 out of 4 S&Ds that we played against the top teams in the CODXP qualifiers. So obviously if we went to game 5, it was a bit of a scary moment because usually our S&D is like a strong point, but I don't know what's been going on. I don't know if we just don't trust each other enough in game. Maybe we're just not playing it right. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But it was a bit scary, but we pulled out the win and it was great. Proud of the boys for pulling out the win. We worked hard to get to where we were. We felt like we'd proven ourselves to be easily a top 4 team in this region, so we definitely deserved to be overseas competing. And I think also the big thing on the line was the fact that if we didn't qualify, that was our year done. Pretty much there's nothing else to compete for. So I personally didn't want to come home on a Monday and have really nothing. Like, I enjoy scrimming. It's fun. I enjoy the competitive edge of it, and I don't really get the thrill of that playing 8s or anything like that. I look forward to the next competition. I look forward to the next set of scrims. That's just me personally. I'm sure a lot of people feel like that as well. So, I didn't want my year to be ended, especially 4th year in a row not making champs. Like, I would literally just, I would probably just be necking it, But all went well. We got the ticket that we wanted, but we got 4th seed, which we didn't want. Getting slapped around by Immunity wasn't a win for us. And if we want to perform overseas, we need to pick up our shit and we need to perform better and prepare better over the next 5 weeks. Dean and I have switched roles, so he's now main subby and I'm the hybrid. I think CTF I'll still subby because I think I'm pretty good at pulling some flags. That's all I'm really good for in CTF. So we'll keep that the same. But we did that after Crown. So after Crown, for those who don't know, I went to the hybrid role and Dean went to the subby role, and that worked for us. We dominated, tainted at CG LAN. We went from never winning Hardpoint Fringe to winning it. That's probably because Dean plays subby better on that map, or maybe I play AR better. But whatever it was, it worked. And Hardpoints haven't been as strong lately, so we'd change something up. And I think that it's probably a bit better for me personally because I'm a really frantic player, and I know this, and it's a thing in Halo that I got under control as I really try to chill myself out and just play the game. But in COD, especially this year, and I only really picked up on this recently, or pretty much on Monday, rewatching my VODs, is that I played so freaking frantic and fast paced, and it's dumb. I'd make a lot of dumb decisions and really stupid. You don't understand. I'm literally jumping out one shot, recontesting like an idiot. But I think in the hybrid role, obviously you got to slow down your game and you got to play more cuts and stuff like that. And I think that would really help me as a player. And Dean's a more methodical player anyway. So as a subby, he can help out Jack. Jack's aggressive enough as it is. So I can just slay on the AR. Dean and him can just roll with the subs, and Mac can just do what Macca does. Like I said, we really need to pick up our shit if we want to do well overseas. I'm keen to scrim with Immunity, or not Immunity anymore. So, but Cody's team, Excite's team. With MF and Orbit. I think they're three great teams. And I think that every one of these teams this year going overseas is a really great team. I think everyone has potential to do things. I think that especially with our team, I know we've got a lot of untapped potential. And when I mean untapped potential, I mean that we haven't put in 110% in this game so far. So I'm saying that I don't really recall a time besides season 1 when we were down 2-4 in the series count and we had to come back, where we literally put in 110%. I'm talking going over S&D, going over respawns, looking at theatre and what we're doing wrong and actually criticising each other, because I think we're one of the only teams in the world, or probably in the top, that we literally don't criticise each other. So if I see someone make a mistake, a lot of the time I won't bother pulling them up, because we try to avoid fighting with each other, which is kind of bad, because obviously you need to improve in a way. So obviously pulling up mistakes like that is what you need to do. So we've taken that on board. So you should see a bigger and better Chiefs bounce back from such a disappointing last month for us. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really, really excited to go over and verse a team. Some top teams. I'm just thinking pool play. We're guaranteed to verse 3 teams there, and we just want to take it one series at a time versus each team, go map by map, and just do what we can do, obviously the main thing is to get out of pools and then just go from there, win a few series and go from there. But man, you understand how excited I am. This is you imagine you're in high school or grade, friggin' primary school. Yeah, in primary school, sorry. And say if you're an athletics person, you make it to an athletics carnival, and you're excited to go up against people who you haven't versed before or ran against before. And that's just pretty much me right now. So that's pretty much me done, guys. Sorry for carrying on so long. It's 12-minute 20 video, so sorry about that. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks heaps. See you later.